Welcome, my darling. Today we're going to do a nice yoga flow to get our heart rate up just a little bit, get a little sweat going, but this will be a nice gentle cardio, low intensity, perfect for your follicular and your ovulatory phases when we want to have a little bit of cardio, but keep it a little slower. So if you've done some high intensity and some moderate intensity cardio, this is perfect to fit in 2 times a week to just add in something a little bit gentle while still getting the blood and the lymphatic fluids flowing. So you'll want a block and a strap nearby today for our practice. Let's get into it. We'll be starting down on our back. Come lay down comfortably. Take the knees wide on the mat, or the feet wide on the mat, knees drop into one another. Close the eyes for just a moment. Take your hands to your belly. Just drop into the moment. Come into the here and now. Come into your body. Let go of any racing thoughts. Let go of your to-do list. This time is just for you. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Let it go, nose or mouth. One more big breath in here. Exhale to let it go. Good, blinking the eyes open. Take your hands down by your sides, taking your feet parallel. We'll start with the right knee up at tabletop, so the knee is directly over top of the hip and the shin is parallel to the floor. Starting with some single leg toe taps. So as we inhale, tap the floor and then return. Inhale, tap the toe to the floor. Exhale to return. Inhale to tap. Exhale to return. Good. Bring the second leg up to tabletop. If your low back feels stable, keep that left leg frozen in space and the right leg taps and returns. Make sure that you're not bending at all from the knee here. The knee's not moving. We're just opening and closing from the hip. Last one. Good, one leg at a time, come back down to the floor, and we'll switch sides. Left leg comes up to tabletop. Inhale as we tap the toe down, exhale to return. Inhale to tap, exhale to return. Keep going, moving through the hip, lubricating the hip joint, holding at the top, bring the second leg up. This time the right leg is frozen in space, left leg taps and returns. Tap down. And return. We're stretching through that hip flexor, getting strong through the low abs. Last one. And return. One leg at a time. Come back down. Take your right leg straight up to the sky for a single leg stretch. As we inhale, bring it down towards the floor just to a hover. Exhale to return. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good job on your breath. Keep going. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. Good. Bend the knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And release back to the floor. Left leg comes straight up to the sky. Inhale to hover over the floor. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower and hover. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, return. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Last 1. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And release the foot back to the floor. Beautiful. Let's take a roll up to come up to a seat. Legs stretch out long. Feet are parallel. Arms stretch up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, reach the hands up to the sky, peel the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Big breath in, sit up nice and tall, extend through the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, rounding and reaching forward. Big breath in. And exhale, come up tall, release the hands down. We'll come into our 4-point kneeling now, so make your way onto your hands and knees. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. For a little cat and cow, warming up the spine. Big breath in, chin comes up, belly drops down, tailbone comes up. Exhale, round the back deeply, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat back, round back deeply like a howling cat. Inhale. And exhale, adding a little bit more movement to the spine every time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale back to a neutral spine. As we exhale, we're going to turn to the right. Reach your right shoulder to your right hip. Look at your pinky toe. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Come back through center. Big breath in. Exhale to the left. One more on your own breath here, each side. Just warming up the spine in every direction. Exhale to the left. Inhaling back to center. Tuck the toes under now so your feet are dorsiflexed. A little micro bend in the elbows. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Big breath in. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Hike the hips, downward facing dog. Feet are about hip distance here. Hands are shoulder distance. Reach the chest back towards the thighs, sinking the heels down towards the mat. And just alternate lifting one heel and the other, pedaling through the feet. Getting a nice stretch through the back sides of the legs, opening up the calves and the Achilles tendon. Very nice. Let's take a big breath in, come up high on the toes. Exhale, stretch the heels back. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, coming forward towards a plank, knee to nose. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up high. And then on the exhale, step the foot between the hands. We're going to come up into our warrior two. So our knee is directly over top of our right ankle. Body is in the middle of the weight here. So shoulders are right over the hips. Stretch the arms out long. So tendency is to lean forward here. Make sure you're reaching evenly between your left and right hands. And we're gazing over that right fingertip. Looking strongly here. Engaging through that front quad. Big breath in. On the exhale, reach it back. Reverse warrior, reach up for the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, side angle. Reaching that left hand forward, relaxing the right arm onto the thigh. Very nice. Big breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the floor. We'll take it into a low lunge. So we're in our lunge here. Take your left knee down to the mat. We'll bring in a twist. So slowly make your way up. So you find your balance here. Take your hands to your heart. In a prayer pose, big breath in. Exhale, twisting to the right. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Come up tall. Reach the hands out in front. We'll warm up our shoulders and our spine a little more. Inhale to open, twisting that right hand to reach behind you. Exhale to return, reaching forward. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One more big breath in, open up. Exhale to close. Good, this time we open and we're gonna circle the arm. So holding here, big circles with the arm. Just 3 in each direction. Wake up the shoulders and switch direction. Circle the other way. Holding stable. Good. Big breath in at the stretch. Exhale to return. Take your hands back to the floor. And we'll come into our lizard. So heel toe, that right foot out to the right. Heel is just on the edge of the mat. Toes point out at about a 45 degree. And then ease that left leg back any amount that feels comfortable for you. So you can sink in to that left leg a little bit, reaching the hip flexor towards the earth. Softening in, a couple of breaths here. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's add a twist. Press into your left hand, big breath in, right hand reaches up to the sky. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more, big breath. Exhale down. Good, hold here for a breath. Let it go. Good, pressing into your left hand now. We'll begin to bend that left knee, and we're going to take the right hand around to reach for the toes. Coming into a corkscrew, getting a nice big stretch in the front side of that left quad. Big breath in to stretch and open the shoulder. Exhale, pull the heel towards the glute. Inhale to stretch and open. Exhale to pull and sink. One more, big breath in. Exhale. Carefully release that foot. Release the toes back to the floor. Untangle yourself, come back into your 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes under, big breath in. Exhale, sink the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Good, this time in our down dog, just wiggle the hips side to side. Releasing any tension in the backs and the sides of the legs. Beautiful. Big breath in, reach that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, rocking forward into a plank, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, stretch long. Exhale, step it forward between the hands, coming up into our warrior 2. Left ankle is directly over the knee. We've got one long line from the back of the heel to the midpoint of the back foot, the right foot. Center your body over top of your hips, your torso over your hips. Stretch the arms out nice and long, roll the shoulders down and back. Gaze is over the middle finger of the front hand. Big breath in. Let it go. Inhale. On the exhale, reverse warrior, reaching up for the sky. Big breath. Let it go. Deep breath in. On the exhale, side angle, bringing the forearm down to the top of the knee, reaching that top arm long, reaching away from you, long waist. Big breath. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat, and we'll bring that right knee down, coming into our lunge. Find your balance, make your way up into your lunge stance. Big breath, reach up. Exhale the hands down through center at the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, big breath in. Exhale, twisting to the left. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Trying to get your hands in towards the center of your chest, deepening that twist, big breath in. Let it go. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release your twist, reach the arms forward. Palms face towards one another. Here we go. Inhale, open up, reach that left hand back behind you. Exhale to close, reaching forward. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. This time we'll take our big arm circles, open up, and start to circle that arm, keeping the body nice and stable. 3 in each direction. Circle the other way. Perfect. Open up wide, big breath. Exhale to close forward and come back down, hands frame the foot. Heel till that left foot out now. Heels just on the edge, toes point out at 45 degrees. Plant the hands and walk that right leg out any amount that feels comfortable for you. Just sinking into our lizard. Allow this right hip to reach down, soften into towards the earth. Let's take a little twist, press into the right hand. Big breath in, left hand reaches up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, graze the earth. One more, big breath in. And let it go. Good, pause for a breath here before we come into our corkscrew. Deep breath. Let it go. Good, bend that right knee. Left hand reaches around for the pinky toe. Opening the chest up wide, looking up. Big breath in, stretch long. Exhale, pull the heel in towards the glute. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to flex and bend. One more, big breath in. Exhale to bend. Good. Release the hold of that foot. Last breath. Let it go. Good. Come back into your 4-point kneeling. Tabletop, quadruped, whatever you like to call it. That feels so good. All right, just take any movements your body's calling out for here. Maybe a little sway, maybe some hip circles. Just whatever your body intuitively needs right now. Beautiful. Come back to stillness. Tuck your toes under, big breath in. On the exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog, reaching the heels towards the earth, reaching the chest towards the thighs, as if you could set the belly down on the thighs. Tailbone is reaching high up to the sky. Big breath in here. Exhale, slowly bend your knees, walk your feet in towards your hands. Big breath. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, roll up slow and gentle. No rush here. Beautiful. All right, let's come to our eagle wrap now. Pressing into the right foot, spread the toes nice and wide. And we're gonna lift that left knee and cross it over. If you can cross once, that's great. If you need a little balance, toe can be just a little kickstand. If you can wrap the foot all the way around, tucking the toes behind the calf, that's wonderful too. Reaching the arms out in front. Take the right arm underneath, cross at the elbows, and then cross again at the hands. Big breath in. Exhale to sink it down. Big breath here. Find your balance. Very nice. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one, deep breath. Let it go. Good. Inhale to come up tall and release your bind. Good. Just shake it out. Release any tension from the body. Perfect. All right. Press into that right foot again. Spread the toes nice and wide. Get grounded, placing your weight on that right leg. And we'll slowly bring the left foot up. So you have a couple of options here. So getting the arch of the foot around the round part of the calf can feel really nice and balanced for some people. And we can be right here. If that's really tricky, you can be down here with your toe having just the tiniest bit of weight on it. Or if you have lots of balance, you've been practicing a long time, come into your full tree pose. Tucking the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Find your balance here. If you wish, you can take the hands up overhead. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, one more. Let it go. Last deep breath in. Good, exhale, release the hands, release the foot. Just shake it out. Feet are parallel, coming straight out of the hip sockets, about 1 or 2 fist distance between the feet. We're going to take a big breath in, reach up for the sky. Exhale, sink it down into your chair. Take the hands down through center, relaxing on the heart, big breath. On the exhale, twist into the right. See if you can get that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, and make sure that left knee isn't reaching forward. Tendency here is to twist in the hips. You want to keep the hips and the knees nice and straight. Nice Big breath. Let it go. Once more, big breath. Good, inhale to stand up tall. Exhale, release the arms. Nice. Let's take that to the other side. Turn a little bit to the side, and you can see maybe a different angle here. Pressing into the left foot, find your balance on the left foot. Spread the toes nice and wide. Get all your weight into that left foot. Again, taking the right leg around, and it can be right here. Toes can be on the floor, or tucking all the way around. Just try your best to match what you did on the first side. Stretch the arms out long in front. This time, left arm crosses under. Then we cross again at the wrists, reclasping the hands. Big breath in. Exhale to sink it down. Find your balance. Find one point to gaze at. Keep your gaze steady. That will help you in this position. This is a double eagle wrap. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale to stand up tall. Release your bind. Shake it out. Beautiful. We'll come to our tree on the other side. Spreading the toes again on that left foot. Find your balance in the left leg. You can come to a little kickstand. Bring the foot into the calf or all the way up into the inner thigh. Whatever feels best for you today. Just make sure you're not putting any pressure on the knee. So we don't want to be wrapping around a joint. Always tucking the foot around a muscle. Finding your balance point here. Finding something not moving to gaze at. Big breath in. If you wish, reach up tall. Finding that core strength, core balance. Doing wonderful. Big breath in. Let it go. Release the pose. Shake it out. One more chair pose here. Feet are just the tiniest bit spread, about 1 fist distance. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, sink the hips back like you're about to sit in a chair. Slide the hands down through center, big breath. Exhale, twisting to the left. Take the elbow to the outside of the knee. Make sure that right knee is fully back this time. Reaching the elbow up. Pressing the bottom elbow into the knee, firing up the quads. If you're not hot right now, you need to put on a sweatshirt or something because you should be starting to sweat. Big breath. Let it go. Good, big breath in, reach up. Exhale, release. Whew. I hope your heart is starting to beat. We just want a little bit of cardio is good for you. All right, my darlings, I hope you're feeling good. We're gonna take it down to the mat. Cool it down just a little bit, releasing that tension. Come into a nice butterfly pose, soles of feet are together, knees drop open wide, holding onto the shins or ankles, big breath in, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, coming forward from the hips. So see my back here. I don't want to round and collapse forward. Come forward from the hip. Make sure the back stays nice and flat. Big breath. Let it go. One more big breath. Let it go. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Place your feet mat distance. Take your hands behind you and just windshield wipe the knees. Take them a little side to side, relaxing out any tension. Nice. Come back to stillness and we'll grab our block now. Have your strap nearby. And we're gonna take this block lengthwise, long ways, up between our shoulder blades. So it takes a little finicking to get it in the right position. And find that nice position where you can just relax over it and open the arms to soften out, and you can release the head too if that feels safe. And again, legs can come out long too if this feels safe for you. This can be a nice way to release the throat chakra as well. We have trouble speaking our mind or speaking up for ourselves. Opening up the front of the throat here can be really nice. And also when we spend a lot of time in that forward head posture that we call tech neck, we get a lot of length and looseness in the muscles in the back of the neck. And we really need to open up and stretch the muscles in the front of the neck to counterbalance. Just relaxing the shoulders over that block, big breath in. Let it go. Good, taking one hand at a time behind the head. Tuck the chin to the chest, support the neck. Come up, rolling up very gently, using your hands to help you come off of that block. Alright, release the block to your side. Come down onto your back. Knees are bent, feet are planted. Big breath in, reach that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, cross the ankle to the knee. Flex the toes back, make sure the toes are reaching back to that right knee. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Any amount that feels good. Just relaxing the outside of the right hip here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Every exhale is an opportunity to soften in a little bit. Relax any muscle tension. Relax this left leg. Sink the heel towards the glute. Big breath. Let it go. Good. Release the foot back to the floor. Take your strap around the arch of your foot and stretch that foot straight up to the sky. Relax the elbows, the forearms down onto the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring the toes towards the nose. Any amount that feels good. Couple big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can deepen the stretch a little bit. Stretch out the back side of the leg. Deep breath in. Let it go. Good, take the strap into your right hand now. Left hand stretches out long into a T, big breath in. Exhale to open the right leg out to the right. Dropping the pinky toe towards the earth. And you can turn your head to look away from that leg, just to add a little bit of twist to this as well. Nice deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to come back up to center. And exhale to release that strap. And we'll come to the other side. Big breath in. Reach that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, crossing ankle to knee. Flex the toes back towards the left knee. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the right knee in towards the chest. Relax the heel towards the glutes. Keep the low back down on the mat. Just soften in, relaxing these big hip and glute muscles. Slow, deep breaths here. Letting your heart rate come down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one. Inhale. Let it go. Release the foot to the floor. Take your strap around the left foot into the arch. Stretch the foot straight up to the sky. Relax the backs of the arms onto the earth. And just get that nice stretch of the back side of the left leg. Try not to let the low back peel off the ground. The more the low back presses in, the deeper you can get a stretch without having to bring your toes too far back. It's big breath. Exhale, sink in a little deeper. Nice deep stretch for the hamstrings. Relax the back side of the leg. Big breath in. Let it go. And take the strap into the left hand. Now reach the right arm out long beside you. Inhale. Exhale, open the left leg out to the left. Dropping the pinky toe towards the earth. Last the sky. Release your strap. Stretch the legs out long. Coming into our final Shavasana. Take the feet wide on the mat. Allow the feet to drop open. Legs relax. Maybe press into the elbows a little bit to tuck the shoulder blades underneath you. Palms turn up to the sky. Closing down the eyes if that feels safe for you. Allowing the breath to fill the belly. Giving our body a few breaths, a few quiet moments to absorb the effects of our practice. Settling in to this new truth of a stronger, healthier, happier you. Sending fresh, oxygenated blood to every cell of your body. Relaxing completely on the earth. Feeling supported by the earth. Safe to relax, renew, and restore. Last deep breath in. Make it your biggest breath of the day. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Inviting some gentle movements back into the body now. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rocking the head gently side to side. Bending one knee and then the other. And slowly making your way onto your side in a fetal position. Pausing here for a breath. Nice deep breath. Let it go. Pressing into your hands, gently make your way up. No rush. Just take your time. Coming to a comfortable seat. Taking one last deep breath in, circle the arms. Exhale the hands down through center. Allow the thumbs to rest on your heart. And just thank your body for showing up today, for another day on this beautiful earth, for all that your body does in support of your dreams. Keeping your eyes open, I bow to you. Thank you for joining me. Blessed be.